Peace and good evening, everyone. My name is Ofosu Jones Quartey. I'm also known as Born I. My pronouns are he and him. I'm joining you from the Washington, D.C. area in Rockville, Maryland on Piscataway land. And it's really wonderful to be with all of you on such a powerful evening. And the fact that we've all made a choice to come together in this way should give all of us tremendous hope and optimism from within our own community of love and art, activism, kindness. I'm sure there are folks joining us from all across the world, probably all across the political spectrum. Many different religions, races, ethnicities, genders are represented in this digital space, and all are welcome. All are welcome. I will possibly be sometimes shifting my attention to my lower left because this is where my laptop actually is, and I'm using another camera in front of me to just give me some space. So if I ever am glancing down, that's why I might be looking in the chat. But I'm very pleased to be acting somewhat in a co-host capacity, but really supporting the vision of my dear friend and big sister, Betsy Rose. I'd like to lead a short guided meditation along with singing bowls. I also am a meditation teacher, a hip hop artist, and an author, and I'll be offering some music later and helping us come back to the present moment through the power of sound throughout the program. So whether you've ever meditated before or not, it's all good. You can just find a position that you feel comfortable in. You can have your eyes open or your eyes closed, whatever feels good for you. And we'll begin. I'll begin with the sound of the bell. So, my friends, let's take a moment to give ourselves permission to arrive right here and right now in this moment. We can do this by reminding ourselves that every thought, every word, every action that has happened in the past has come and gone. But the results and the impacts of those thoughts, words, actions, interactions, they all exist in the present moment, in the here and now. So we can reconcile the past, take care of the past, heal, make sense of the past by taking care of our minds and hearts and bodies in this moment. So as we breathe in, we may collect all that we might be holding on to from the past. And as we breathe out, we can imagine unburdening ourselves, setting the past down. Each breath, gently creating space for us to arrive in this moment. Feeling our body making contact with the surface beneath us. Noticing where our hands are resting. Allowing our shoulders to drop down away from our ears. Softening our abdomen. And relaxing. In the same way, whatever will happen in the future, whatever words, whatever thoughts, whatever actions, events, interactions, they haven't happened yet. But the seeds of the future are planted in the here and now. So the way that we can cultivate the future that we want to see, to care for the future, is to care for our minds, hearts, and bodies, and one another in this moment. So once again, breathing in, collecting any tension or nervousness or agitation about the future, and as we breathe out, releasing it as much as we can, knowing that this moment is the only true moment we have. And as we settle into this moment with peace, kindness, and clarity, we create the conditions for peace, kindness, and clarity to arise in each moment. Breathing, releasing, relaxing, arriving. And as we are about to bring this meditation to a close, I invite you to just check in with yourself and notice how you're feeling in this moment. Notice how you're feeling in your mind, your heart, and your body. And I'd like you to imagine that your best friend or someone that you love, if they were feeling exactly how you're feeling in this moment, what would you say to them? Whatever you would say to them, you can say to yourself. Take a moment and offer yourself some words of kindness, love, and encouragement. It can be as simple as, "You are enough." In a moment, I'll ring the bell, and that will bring our meditation to a close. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy.
Thank you, my brother. Ofosu calls me big sister, which always kind of cracks me up because I'm so short. And I can't call him little brother. You know, he's younger than me, but he's so much taller than me. So I just call him my brother. And Ofosu and I met leading mindfulness and other practices with children at the Spirit Rock Meditation Center family program. And I had been the music leader there for 20 plus years, and Ofosu, they very wisely brought in Ofosu when I retired. And we've just become collaborators on all kinds of ways, and this is our first online collaboration. So hooray for all that. And bless you, my friend, and we will be seeing you again. So again, welcome. That was the most beautiful welcome. I need almost say no more, honestly. So I'm going to just read a wonderful poem that kind of dedicates the evening, I think, and captures what we're here, part of what we're here about. It's by Kim Stafford. It's called Proclamation for Peace. Whereas the world is a house on fire, whereas the nations are filled with shouting, whereas hope seems small, sometimes a single bird on a wire, left by migration behind. Whereas kindness is seldom in the news, and peace an abstraction, while war is real. Whereas words are all I have, whereas my life is short, Whereas I am afraid, whereas I am free, despite all fire and anger and fear. Be it therefore resolved, a song shall be my calling. A song not yet made shall be my vocation, and peaceful words the work of my remaining days. Folks, I created this evening because I needed it. I knew what I needed on election night. Other elections I've canvassed, I've gone to other states, I've postcard, I've phone banked, all good. Bless everyone who has been doing that good work. I have 4 friends who flew to Pennsylvania from all parts of the country to canvass. I've had people who went down there to drive, went to Georgia to drive people to the polls. You all, this room is full of people who have been doing the good work, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And because none of us can do it all, I just decided to do the one thing that I do best, and that no one else can be me, right? Nobody else can be my songs. So I decided to just bring you my dearest colleagues and friends, wise people, beautiful artists, and my own presence and what I have to bring. And I'm very grateful that you chose to come. I just want to give you a little bit of orientation to the evening, a couple of things. Some of this you know, but the chat will be closed most of the time. You can imagine the chaos if we were all chatting away while somebody's presenting something gorgeous. So we're just going to keep the focus and keep it simple. We're trying to just create some space here, right? There will be times when the chat opens for you to answer a directed question if you wish. You're also muted, obviously. Let's see, the order of artists, who's coming up for the next half hour or so. Eve is going to post them in the chat so you'll kind of know what's coming. And that reminds me, I want to introduce my 2 co-tech hosts. Kobe, if you could wave or pin yourself or something. Anyway, there's Kobe and Eve right next to him on my screen. And if you have any technical issues or any questions about the program, please chat them. Don't chat me, because I'm not going to be checking my chat. I'm busy, okay? You can also direct chat the artists and leaders as you like. As you know, this is a donation-based event. I don't like to charge a fee. I want everyone to come, but it's very important to me that we, first of all, support the artists and leaders that are here. We are all people, all of us, who make our living by doing this work. I don't think any of us have a day job. So it's really helpful to have some generosity, some dana coming our way. But even more important, I guess, if I had to measure, we have 2 organizations that we're supporting tonight. I chose them because they were 2 groups that I know will be severely impacted if this election goes in a way we hope it won't. And that's the Haiti Action Fund, which does all kinds of things. You can read about it. Eve will put it in the post in the chat from time to time. The other is the National Abortion Rights Fund. So from time to time, Eve is going to post the PayPal, Venmo, and check writing options. And I just thank you for anything you can do tonight to support all of those beautiful things. Okay, I also want to introduce Elise. I don't know if Elise has been made co-host yet, but if I just want to mention that Elise is also one of my co-leaders tonight, along with Ofosu, and you'll meet her later. There she is. There she is. All right, good. Okay, well, I now want to shift to what we're kind of all here for, which is singing and art and beauty and teachings. This is a song of welcome. I wrote it many years ago when I was working in the HIV/AIDS community in the early days of that horrible epidemic. And I sang this. I wrote this for a caregivers conference, but it's become an anthem for gatherings of people who are doing the good work, sometimes with great effort and great exhaustion, and not a lot of visible results. So for the part of us that is tender and hurting tonight, scared, sad, whatever else, joyful, hopeful, relaxed, it's all welcome. Welcome to the circle. Welcome to the circle. How far have we come? Do you need some company? Do you get too weary? I'm sorry. I'm going to settle down and do that again. A candle and a song. Are you feeling weary? Tired of being strong? Welcome to this circle. It's a place where you belong. Do you have a burden that feels too much to bear? Do you have a bitterness you don't know how to share? Do you get too angry to breathe or laugh or pray? Well, there's no one in this circle who has never felt this way. No one in this circle who has never felt this way. So welcome to this circle. Whatever brought you here, the valleys and the mountain tops, the muddy and the clear, and know your heart is worthy, know your work is true, and know that all you give away will come circling back to you. You've got to know that all you give away will come circling back to you. Welcome to the circle. Kobe, thanks, Kobe. Why don't you unspotlight me for a minute? I would like everyone who can to go into their gallery view and just take a minute to look at the circle and connect, just look at everybody for a minute. Realize how not alone we are tonight, how completely not alone we are. And whatever screen you're on, just take a breath and just pick one person. They're not going to know you're picking them, but just pick one person and focus on them for a moment. And send them your very dearest wishes, your best wishes for whatever you would wish for anyone in this room. As Ofosu said so beautifully, whatever you might wish for yourself, wish it to someone in the room. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to read a little something if I can find it. I have so many things to read. I'll save it for later. I don't know where I put it at this point. That's all right. Okay, so we're going to move on, and I am thrilled. Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to find, Eve, but I couldn't find it right now. I'll find it in a minute. I want to introduce another incredible performer and artist, Reggie Harris, an old friend from the East Coast. And Reggie has been making music for such a long time. I don't really know how long, actually. And I met him through a People's Music Network, and that of progressive musicians many years ago, actually. And Reggie, it's such a gift to have you here tonight, and I know you're going to get us all singing. That is your mandate. I told you what I wanted. I told you what I wanted, and you said, yes, ma'am. So take it away, Reggie. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Betsy, and thank all of you for putting yourselves in the room tonight. And I've been performing since I was, well, 3, but not really. 50 years is about it. But I'm so grateful for this opportunity, not only to be with all of you, but also to focus our energy on what really matters, which is community. And I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was born into a community of folks who, most of whom had come north on the Great Migration. My family left Virginia and left behind what they thought was all the struggle and found themselves in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with a new opportunity, but definitely struggle is everywhere. But they brought with them, as so many did, those 6 million African Americans who came north in the Great Migration, they all brought song. And we know that song, as Bernice Johnson Reagan said, song makes things possible that sometimes seem impossible because it connects us all. So I'm going to reach back for this first song to one of the first songs I ever heard. This would have been a song that we sang in my church growing up as we gathered to build our community. A song that was used on the Underground Railroad and people struggling to try to get to freedom. So your part tonight, after you get your vocals in line, I need you to say, God's gonna trouble the water. Now you gotta sing that with a little bit of attitude, but also sing it with a sense of triumph, of peace, because it's an affirmation. We are wading in the water. We have been wading in the water for a very long time, but we're wading in that water together. So I'm going to sing a couplet that says, well now, who were those children all dressed in red? You say, God's going to trouble the water. Must be the ones that Moses led. God's going to trouble the water. Oh yeah. We're going to rock this right now. So turn to, if you're sitting with somebody, say, I need you to rock this with me. Sing the chorus, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water, say, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. You say, who were those children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who were those children all dressed in white? Say, God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the ones getting ready to fly. God's gonna trouble. Sing it with me, say, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water, say, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble. Take out your hand, say, who were those children all dressed in blue? God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones that made it through. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who were those children all dressed in black? God's gonna trouble the water. They said we're never, 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 never going back. God's gonna trouble the. Sing it with me, say, wade in the water. Water, children, wade in the water. Now God's gonna trouble. Sing it one more time. Say, wade in the water. Wade, oh children, wade Ooh, yeah, God's gonna trouble the water. I say, God's gonna trouble the water. Children say, God's gonna trouble the water. Sing, say, God's gonna trouble the 2 times. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Yes, indeed. A song that was sung during the Underground Railroad. I heard you from here. Oh, indeed, the water is troubled. But we are holding on to each other and we are moving through that water. And that water is also going to help us because just as those folks who were crossing those rivers and crossing those streams and wading through the water, that song comes from the Hebrew tradition. That was the story that my ancestors heard of folks gathered at the Red Sea and praying for a miracle. Well, we're praying for a miracle tonight, but the miracle is already in us. That's where the miracle resides. And we are pushing forward. And then on the Underground Railroad, those people sang that song. But people have been singing that song for years and years and years because they believed in their hearts. Those old folks that I grew up listening to, that's what we called them then. I now look in the mirror and I go, oh. But perseverance, that's what they taught us. And those songs are about perseverance. And this song is also about perseverance. This is a song that I wrote during the pandemic. And it's a song that I wrote in the spirit of the spirituals, in the form of the spirituals, because that is so often where I go to get my strength in times like these. And so it is. I wrote after getting off of a Zoom concert, we will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. So that is our dream. That is our wish. That is our work. And it is such a pleasure to be with you. It goes like this. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Let's just do that part. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. I'll take it a little bit slower. 1, 2. We will not rest till the storm is over. Till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Second lines. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on. Let's sing those two. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on. Tagline. Till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. So that's the whole chorus, and that'll come around again. And as we sing this song, let us prepare ourselves for a night of blessings that are coming in from all of these wonderful, wonderful artists that have joined forces tonight to sing us into the promised land. We are moving on to the promised land. Here we go. 1, 2. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. Been a long, hard journey on a winding road. So many have gone before us. They carried a heavy load, but they went there singing as they made their way. Now it's in their footsteps we follow as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Keep each other strong. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. I know that you're weary. We all feel the pain. Sometimes the actions of the world will try your soul again, but I believe there's a better day, and it's coming our way. That's why we're raising our voices as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. All around us there's hatred. All around us there's fear. Violence touches our lives, and the message is clear. We mourn our martyrs. In our hearts they'll stay. Then we'll sing, we shall overcome, and go on our way. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground.
Woo! I am clapping for 285 people. Oh, Reggie. Oh, my God. I am so energized. I am so uplifted. Thank you for bringing the history and the present together and just helping us remember that there's a long, long tradition of people against all odds doing powerful things, transformative things, freedom.
And we are connected to that chain.
We are totally connected to that chain. Thanks, V. Bless you for coming all the way from Albany tonight, and great to see you, my friend.
Great to see you. Be well.
Oh gosh. Oh, thank you. Yes. Stick. I hope you can stick around.